Keyboard from night shirt to the evening. Is that the I have an appointment with Officer Weiner.
Okay. Can I get your first and last name?
Jose Gonzalez.
Is it EZ or ES?
Easy, sir.
And your appointment was for what time?
11:30.
And this is in regards to property?
Property, correct.
All right, I'll give her a call.
Thank you, sir. West Coast Digital. All masked up, is that done? Review the best in the house, what's up with it? Top ramen. Here at the Lake Elsinore Sheriff's Department to retrieve some property that they decided to give back, but not all. They're still trying to pursue the case here, so they're not releasing my equipment. And so I got West Coast Digital out here to back me up today. Keep them accountable. It might pull me into the back, so I'll probably pass this on to West as I proceed into the back area. So stand by here. We're going to see what they gave us back, and then we'll try to ask for the report again, which I doubt it's ready. You guys already heard last time, if you were here on the last Lake Elsinore update, the DA, I don't know if I was live for that actually, we called up the DA's office and the DA said that we wouldn't have access to the report if it was under investigation, meaning that only my lawyer will have access to the report. And that's if they want to take it to court. How you doing? All right, you?
Good.
It'll be available only in discovery if they decide to take it to court. So that only my lawyer will have access to. But at this point, we're still trying to figure out if they're going to charge us with the crime of filming from a public sidewalk. Try to trespass us from a public sidewalk, telling us that we were interfering. Not interfering, we were trespassing on their property, which was a lie because everybody knows, everybody and their mother knows that a public sidewalk is not private property. Yet we still have officers that are, bound to protect and serve the people and to learn the law that don't know the law at all. And it's unfortunate we have officers like that out here that are breaking, not only their policy, but they don't honor their oath to protect and serve the people. And to learn, also to learn all of their duties in the course of their employment so that they can do a good job out here. And we still have these officers that hit the streets and they don't even know a basic law of what private and public property is. So me and Pedro Librares were arrested from a public sidewalk at a Lake Elsinore dispensary. I think it's called the Healing Tree or something like that. I think they need some reviews. You guys go check them out and let them know how you feel about this incident. Here we are 4 months later, still haven't got my equipment back.
How many months?
It's been about 4 months. I think it was the first of something I got arrested. I don't even remember. Shit. It's been about 4 months. It was the first of something. Do you guys remember? Let's see if anybody here remembers when I got arrested in Lake Elsinore. It was the first of something. I think it was February. January. What's up, Edo? February 1st, there it is. Appreciate it. Thanks. Stingray. Send me an email with your info, man. I'm gonna send you something. Appreciate you, man. February 3rd? Dang, it changed? Who farted? Pedo Libre? I like West Coast hair. Is that down, Elaine? Winter? Rocking it? Shalamis Nalgas, X1 in the house. What's up with it? Everybody say what's up to West Coast. Filming us. February 3rd. I thought it was the first of something. It was on the 3rd? You guys lying to me? I went live that night, so it's very easy to investigate this, guys. Getting it done, man. Getting it done. Now they gotta get it done with me. Gotta represent. What's up with it? Is that them? Where's the beef? I mean the ham. Is that down? The ham? There's one right here, look. Oh wait, let me get you guys a better camera here. What's up? So we're just waiting now for Officer Weimer. Is it Weimer? To come out, hopefully with my cameras. Hopefully they decided to drop the case altogether and do the right thing before we have to take it to trial and let a judge and a jury decide on this. Man, I think if we take this all the way to the box, I guarantee your jury is going to be like, what the heck? The dispensary, the healing tree, though, they claimed several times that we were on their property, which was false. It was a false report to the police. So we'll wait to see what happens here, man, and if they decide to file the charges and to try to, you know, if they want to convince a jury, we'll let them try to convince a jury. We're going to take it all the way. Remy 7000, appreciate it. Thanks. DKK. Yeah, they should definitely hire people. That's a good point. Thank you for being here. Massive 1034 Capone. That is a very, very good point. People should be hired in from the local area to that actually lived here. That should be a requirement, because these people should have actually lived in this town to know what this town is going through, and that's where they should get their officers from the local community that have been here and know what the community is about and know where the you know, the good and bad areas of the community is. And you know, you bring somebody from, you know, Iowa or from, you know, yeah.
All right, we'll be out. I need a copy of your driver's license.
Sure, hold on 1 second.
Give it right back.
No worries, man.
Thanks.
You got it.
Yes, I do. It's here.
There you are.
Thanks, sir.
And you should be out in a moment.
All right, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Was that down? Appreciate it. Thanks. I'll steal that one from Furry Potato. Dark Star. Shot a king for tacos. Is that down? Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks. Inshallah, you sexy motherfucker. Hey, how you doing? All right, nice to see you. You live in the community? No? Oh, that's not good. She's over here making a police report in the community she doesn't live in. What's up with that? She's driving somebody out from her neighboring community here. I'm really dying to see what this police report says, though, guys, because I want to see how many lies they made up in the process. What's up with it, man? Huh? Oh, yeah, you? Oh, yeah. Right on, brother. All right, you too. Are you guys good? He's like, now I'm going to go run your plates because I saw what car you got out of. See how good you are. I know. He wanted us, huh? He's been right there supposedly taking a report over on this table, but he had his eyes on us the whole time. So I wonder how much of that information he actually observed.
So let's just say that
Went up in the house.
when you go to court, because I think we have a restraining
Went to
order,
778. What's up with it?
and I present this incident to the judge, is he able to pull it up based off of the incident number to see what took place?
I guess somebody else trying to get a police report that doesn't have access to it.
Because he basically confessed on how he wants to kill me and our two boys.
What's up, Joker?
So how can I get something to show that it?
You would have to petition the court to get like a subpoena.
Okay.
Or bring it here to tell them what's to release.
Okay, so I can have my attorney subpoena it as. Okay. Alright. Is it just because of the Privacy Act, because of how low it took?
And the type call.
I swear he's working the system. Okay, so let's have my attorney, and that's the correct case number that I gave you, right? Okay, perfect. Alright, so I'll have my attorney subpoena then. Okay, thank you.
So another person trying to get a report number, get a police report, and they're not giving them access. They're saying that they have to get a subpoena through the court. So that's exactly what is happening with my case here. I wouldn't even call it a case, to be honest, because when you arrest somebody from a public sidewalk, that's pretty unlawful. What's up, Pedro? That's an unlawful act. They should drop the case. Yet they're still trying to pursue charges. It's crazy. What's going on in Lake Elsinore that they think that a public sidewalk belongs to a private business? And the sad thing about it, guys, is that I called the city the next day. I called City Hall and talked to somebody in engineering, I think, or planning, I think it was actually, city planning, and spoke to an individual there that gave us all the public information for that intersection, or that cul-de-sac type of intersection, whatever it is. He told us that the property next door that has a gate that leads into the wash belongs to the city. There's a sidewalk that lines up next to that wash. Then that sidewalk walks all the way to the back of that property. It also belongs to the city, so it's public property. And he said 12 feet in from the from the curb, 12 feet into the property is also public. So I just don't understand where their confusion. Even if we did step foot more than 5 or 8 feet, we still could have walked all the way up the sidewalk, and we still could have walked all the way up the driveway 12 feet. So I don't know where their confusion is. If I have access to get this information just by making a phone call, they should have access by typing in a couple numbers on a computer and pulling everything up themselves, let alone making a phone call on their own, which they could have done to the city hall to find out, hey, where is the boundaries of this property? And that's exactly what I did, and I was able to get the information. So I just don't see how they're trying to pursue with this case. Can you hold this?
Digital Pigeon has officially taken over the SGV stream. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Digital Pigeon Show. So this is SGV News first receiving his property. Looks like there's a little list. That's cool how they rolled out with it, though. So I appreciate everyone tuning into the Pigeon Show.
Yeah, it's gonna call you if you work till 7 and 3, so we have to figure out what the time to get out here. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Good afternoon. Hope everyone's awesome. Is that down, everyone? Look.
They stole my monopod. They haven't given me back any of my cameras. And they stole my vest, which was completely empty when I got arrested. All of these pouches were completely empty. It's a blank badge, has nothing on it. I'm sure they ran the serial number to see where it was attached to. And like I said, they have no reason to keep this. This was completely empty. Usually I have my battery packs in here, and everything was completely empty, so there was no reason for them to keep this for evidence. It's just a vest. It's not a bulletproof.
It's not a ballistics vest, huh?
Yep, it's nothing like that. But they had no reason to keep this. They did anyways.
Crazy.
And they just decided to release this because they didn't even know what to do with it. It was probably taking up space in their
Just took the stick just to take it?
warehouse. So they're like, yeah, just give them this stuff back. It was free up 2 shelves and stuff down.
Damn.
And is there any way to check if the report, I know you're going to say no, but if the report is ready for this?
Damn, is that down, everyone? Yeah, Matador Lola, that's exactly what I was saying to myself right now. Looks like they're still keeping a hold of the cameras. Yeah, everyone looks like they kept the cameras still. They only gave them some of the items back, not everything.
I'm just looking for any information if there's evidence court case or anything. The report's ready, I'll get that, whatever it is. I'll give you.
Yeah, it's been about 4 months, everyone. Imagine having to keep driving down here to get your stuff, and they give you a little bit at a time just to keep you coming back. Kind of sucks. Hashtag release the gear. Yeah, I appreciate everyone slapping the like button. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah.
My badge? You want to see my badge?
The invisible badge.
Yeah. I showed up, but we weren't on the topic. And when I talked to the DA said that they rejected it back to the local office for further information or something. Mhm. No, I'll contact them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through the vest thoroughly. Make sure it's not bugged.
Can I get the number for the case?
Even the monopod, imagine. A tracker. Is that down? Chivalry is still alive? Is that down? Chivalry is still alive?
Yeah. Appreciate it, thank you.
SGV being a gentleman, everyone, is that down? The gentle giant?
Just roll.
Yeah.
You already know. All right, guys. So you guys seen they only returned about $100 worth of my equipment. No, actually, this rig, this monopod was, I think, about $280, and the vest was, I think, 100. So, yeah, they gave me back a little bit of my money. Is that down? This is the Surui carbon fiber monopod. It's the 7, I think it's over 7 feet or something, so that's why it costs so much. But regardless, you know, instead of just asking for a copy of the video, they want to keep all the equipment. Like if the equipment is actually part of a crime or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, we didn't use the cameras to do anything violent or cause any harm to anybody, so why are they keeping the cameras? No cameras, guys. They're still trying to pursue the case here, so this is all they gave me back today. They got 2 of my cameras and my whole rig set up. The whole top of this part they took off and kept it, and then my vest was already empty, so I don't even know why they kept the vest, but they ended up keeping the vest as well, and I just got that back.
And they tagged it?
Yeah, tagged and bagged. Here's the number for the DA. I'm gonna give them a call right now.
Officer Vanessa took your stuff?
Yeah.
Officer Vanessa, damn. Sucks. So you gotta come back again, huh?
Yep, again and again. So there it is, guys. Vanessa Day, that's her, Officer Day. We got her badge number and everything. Hell yeah. 4255. Deputy Day, Vanessa Day, got me for a PC 602. Wow. Wow. They're still calling it a PC 602. That's a trespass. Yeah, so that's interesting, man. That's interesting. Time to call the DA, guys. Time to call the DA and find out what, if they're going to pursue the case or what, because if they are going to pursue the case, then I'm going to get the proper legal defense ready, you know. So I want to come in ready, and so they got to let us know what the word is. Wow, that's amazing. What do you guys think about this? I mean, honestly, do you think somebody standing out on a public sidewalk deserves to get arrested? You know, I'm out here on the public sidewalk filming. They come up and say this property here said that this is their property all the way up to the street. If you don't go onto the street, you'll be arrested. But what do they say about you walking on the street? Hey, get off of the street because you can't walk in the street. So where am I supposed to walk? On the public easement, right? There's no other place to walk. So it's amazing that they're going to try to pursue charges on something that's clear as day, just like Deputy Day. Clear as day, guys. We were out here on the public sidewalk, and they definitely broke the law on this one. You know, they should have definitely shut down that guy, like they always shut us down for PPAs, for somebody attacking us or breaking our stuff. Well, are you injured? Is anything damaged? No. Okay, there's no crime. And then they're like, John Q, appreciate it, thanks. For safekeeping, yeah. For safekeeping. That wasn't the other stuff was booked as evidence. This was booked as safekeeping. So all these other times that I came back over here and asked them for the report and all that stuff, they could have said, by the way, you cannot take this stuff that's in safekeepings if you don't want it to be here. Fuck you. Try to wave hi at me, motherfucker. Give my shit back. Give my shit back, and then I'll give you guys a wave. When you guys earn that respect and say we actually did the wrong thing and we apologize, here's your stuff back. And I hope you don't go too hard on us when your lawyer gets involved. That's what they should be saying. Grammy 7000, appreciate it, thanks. That's what they should be saying. They should be saying, sorry about that, guys. You guys were totally right. You were within the law. And you guys also have freedom of speech, you know. So, man, I just swear I feel like they're going to turn this into something else. And I don't even want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it. But I already have a thought in mind of what they can turn this into. Instead of a 602, they're going to try to turn it into another something else, guys. Guaranteed. So, on the 19th, the local office here, the local fire sheriff department, sent whatever they needed, send it back to the DA. So now it's time to contact the DA and find out if they're going to pursue the charges, because if they are, we got to be ready. Well, obviously when I go in the first time, I'm just going to say not guilty, because they're going to say you're guilty of this, and obviously we weren't. So I'm going to say not guilty, and they're going to set up a court date, and that's the day that they're going to wish they never started this, because this is just unbelievable. Yep. They're half the devil. Is that down? 333? Dang, you're right about that one. Ortega Highway. Man, we go anywhere here in California, man. But so that's just the update here in Riverside County, guys. They still don't want to man up to it. Like they still don't want to man up and admit they committed a crime and that we were unlawfully arrested. You know, they should definitely take that into consideration when they try to pursue additional charges or try to pursue these charges. the DA should be in, you know, in our favor. I think the DA is in our favor as of now. Well, as of when I came to court, which was on the, I guess they said it was on the 2nd. Anyways, I'm confused as shit. I don't even know when I was arrested. So, if yeah, so if they got their report on back to them on the 19th, I went to court on my court date, which was the 2nd, I guess it was. That doesn't make any sense. February 2nd. And so now they rejected it back to the local PD. The PD then responded back to the DA. So now it's in the DA's court again. When the DA rejected it the first time, I feel like the ball was in our court. You know, because they're saying, no, this isn't enough. You better come back with something else. So now they're trying to come back with something else, which is my own video evidence. It has nothing to do with their evidence. They don't have any evidence. You know, it all has to do with my evidence at this point, you know, that they're using against us, our videos, our everything. And plus the facility should have video cameras as well, so they should be having their own evidence from the video surveillance cameras, you know, and that, as a matter of fact, should be the hard evidence that they can't say, oh, well, they started and stopped recording at this time and this and what other, you know. They have to, you know, accept that as the full video, you know, unless they didn't get the video on time and then they don't have any video because they waited too long. And if you guys own a camera system, you know that after 15 to 30 days that the NVR, the DVR is going to wipe out whatever was recorded, you know, 15 or 30 days ago, depends on your hard drive. So if they didn't request their evidence on time, then all they got is our evidence that they're trying to use against us. And which clearly shows that me and Pedro Libre Audits never stepped foot on their property, period, the entire time. I think one of my cameras was filming consistently the whole time, so there's no breaks. And I think they got about 4 or 5 of our cameras, so they got a lot of footage to choose from, you know, a lot of stuff to go through. Appreciate you guys supporting me on this journey here in Lake Elsinore. You guys definitely with the donos helped me out with gas today, so appreciate it. Thanks. It's a long drive over here. Went to pick up West Coast and then made it over here. Yep. Remy 7000, appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Tuffy McTufferson. Yep, they haven't returned all of my equipment. And Pedro Libre, they need you to contact them to either tell them to hold it or to set up an appointment, because I feel like they're gonna say that you didn't want it after all and get rid of it. So you need to call them, man. If you didn't get the letter, is that Deputy Day? If you didn't get that letter, I have a copy of it, and it has I guess it's the same report number attached to both of us. So that's why she was confusing the equipment. She started naming off a mic and this and that, but I didn't have any of that stuff. That was Pedro stuff. So then she said, oh, did you have a vest and a pole and this and that? And I said, yep. What's up with it? How you doing? Are you off to arrest people off a public sidewalk today, man?
No, I'm off to the schools where I'm assigned.
All right, man. Hey, did you know that public photography in the sidewalk is not a crime? Do you guys know that, or?
I've never arrested anyone for it.
Have you ever arrested somebody for a trespass off a public sidewalk?
Not that I can think of, no.
Would you be able to identify a public sidewalk just by looking at it and saying, hey, this is public and this is private? Very good, sir. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Be safe out there. All right. Well, very stupid questions that we have to ask, guys. It's very stupid. Like, why would I even ask these type of questions? But it seems like we're gonna have to. And he's gonna run my plates real quick. I thought he was gonna slow down. But why should we have to ask such simple, dumb questions? And the reason being is because they're arresting people for exactly what I asked them for. You know, it wasn't a mistake on my end because I know I wasn't breaking the law. It was a mistake on their end for not knowing the law. But this guy made it seem like you're asking stupid questions, but no, it's not. It's a valid question, and I'd love to run into Deputy Day and ask her the same ridiculous questions because apparently her knowledge is not as great as this other simple officer that just pulled out, or this other simple deputy that's off to patrol the schools. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy, guys. But you know what, guys? I know you probably heard this like time and time over, but I'll explain to you how I know that Deputy Day's feelings were involved in making this lawful decision that she arrested us for that day. Okay, when we got arrested, you can obviously they shut the doors, lock you up, and shut the doors, but she had to call somebody and tell them that she was going to be late. And this is, I mean, if you guys don't believe me, FOIA request Deputy's Day phone call from that incident time. You guys will clearly see that she made a phone call right after I got arrested, threw us in the car, and then she made a phone call saying that she wasn't gonna make it because she had to do a report, this and that, and then she started complaining to somebody else like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it home to see my babies and this and that, and now I'm gonna be late, and she gets in the car. And she's like, oh, damn it. You should have just listened. She said, you should have just went back onto the street and this wouldn't be happening right now. Now I'm not going to be able to make it to see my babies tonight. Making it all personal when it's supposed to be strictly business. When you're arresting somebody, it's supposed to be for within the law, working within the ranks of the law and doing their job. It shouldn't be, oh, well, now I'm not going to make it to see my kids because of you. So what she does is doesn't throw a seatbelt on us. Well, I was in the car with her alone. She was the one driving my vehicle. And she didn't throw a seatbelt on me. So she starts making all these hard turns left and right. And then she's hitting the dips. The dips on the street you got to slow down for because it makes your car like bounce all over the place. Well, she's hitting these dips like at 40, 50 miles per hour. And I'm bouncing in the back, hitting my head on the top of the car, sliding back and forth, making hard right turns, and I fly to the left towards the window, and then and you can't hold yourself because you're handcuffed. So this is the behavior that our police officers, people that we pay, the public pays these guys to to be out here and do the lawful thing and to not just do what's right by their duties, but to be a professional at all times. And no matter what the crime is, don't be biased to the crime because the judge is the one that's going to make the final decision. You got to, and these officers and deputies out here are nothing like that. What they do is they display their unprofessionalism, and they show that they don't know how to be a professional and they don't know how to stay within the law, the ranks of their duties. So that's some crazy shit, guys. But hopefully Righteous, what's up with it? Heads up in 10 minutes. Hell yeah, is that down? But yeah, man, I just hope that this will not only bring to light that these departments need additional training, but it should bring to light that there's been a lot of people falsely arrested in Lake Elsinore, guaranteed, due to the Fillings police and due to them not knowing what their job is. This place should be under investigation to see why they're arresting people for non-criminal activity. That's what I want to see. We need to start investigating, FOIA requesting, see how many of these crimes actually were were pursued or were they thrown out, you know? And I guarantee you that there's more than half of the cases that have been thrown out. And I just love to hear from some people here in Lake Elsinore that actually were falsely arrested or their case was thrown out. So if you're in the local area or in Riverside County, period, I'd love to hear feedback from you guys. Please email me, sgvnews1@gmail.com. Even if you've just had a cordial interaction with the cops, I'd love to hear about that too. You know, because every individual is different, but a department is controlled by individuals, and if those leadership positions are filled with tyrants, then guess what's going to happen? You might get this squad that's good, but this squad that's under a good guy, for example, a good cop in leadership, his squad might be doing good, and then you got this dipshit that's teaching his underlings, you know, how to do things the wrong way, and that's how you run into these officers that don't know the law. They're just they're pretty much enforcing by experience instead of enforcing by the law. They're enforcing by their own leadership experiences, you know, and that's where I think where they're going wrong, and they need to be retrained on what their job really is out there. It's pretty sad, guys. It's pretty sad to even know that this is happening here in our local areas and across the nation. You know, it's time to bring awareness to stuff like this. So we're going to stay on this case. I'm going to call the DA next, find out what information I can from them, and we'll do a panel later on today, and we'll talk about it all together. Hopefully I'll be able to record the phone call if they stay on the phone with us after I tell them we're recording, so that we can get an update from the DA. So you guys be safe out there. West Coast Digital, SGV News First, and we're out of here, guys. You guys be safe. We'll see you on the next one.